Hmm. Hi. I think did I hit the live button? Yeah, I'm live. Hello, hello. Hello, art buddies. I am bored. I just cleaned up my desk a little bit, and I thought I really need to get after some of these projects that are just laying around. So I'm just rooting through this stuff to see what I need to do. I think I've already been through this stuff like several times, but I was just wondering if anyone was bored and they wanted to keep me company. Keep me company. Hmm. I have to find the rest of that paper, I think. This is a Stamperia. Hmm. Paper. I need an idea for the cover. This is a pretty nice little book. What's it say on the spine? The Christmas list. Yeah, I gotta cover that up, don't I? Don't I? Maybe a piece of lace. That stuff fits in there pretty nice. Hmm. Hmm. How do I wanna get them in there? Hi, Gail. No, I wasn't expecting me either. But nobody's on and I'm bored. I mean, I got things to do, but I thought, well, if I'm going to sit here and work and nobody's on, maybe I'll see what everybody else is up to. Yeah, I don't know. If she pops on, I'll pop off. But she said, didn't she say this is this the day they're having that festival or something where they burn that dummy and they sing songs and have like a picnic? I know she said she's got some kind of a little traditional thing that their town or something does. I remember saying something about that. That might be today. That might be today. Of course, my memory's not real great. Oh, look, here, I could glue this down. See, this is what I do. I start stuff and I get ideas and then I put it in a box or a bag and then I forget what the heck I was going to do. So these I have to attach and then put in this book. So I need something to attach this to and some kind of fabric. I've been stitching this morning after taking Elvin for a short walk in the park. I have to get 2 bibs. Oh, twins. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. How exciting. How exciting. So are you crocheting them? Or you're doing fabric and then stitching a design or slow stitching or you knitting? Oh, do tell, do tell, do tell. All right, so I don't know what I want to get. I just don't know what I feel like getting involved in. That's part of my problem. Okay, so if I do, let's have a look and see what this is. No, oh, okay, cross stitch. Oh, nice. Very nice. All right, so I like that for in there, but I think I need some kind of lace here. I wonder if I put my cousin will be okay. She's more like a niece to me. She's very heavy and pushing 40. First babies. Oh my, she'll be good. I'm sure they're keeping a really close watch on her. Probably, right? Does she know this? Does she know what she's having? Like, is it a boy and a girl, or two girls, or? Okay, I'm trying to get to my lace. Oh, something really wide. Girls, how fun. So that might work if I do that. Okay. Let's have a little piece of this, a little piece of this, and a little piece of that. I'm wondering if I should coffee stain this. Oh, that's adorable. She'll love that. She will love that. Does she have far to go, or is she almost to her due date, or? Okay. So that might look okay. Now I need to measure this. I'm going to see if I can stitch these in and get this book glued in. All right, so this is just a little bit more than 3/4. So now I need to find, I just saw a bag that had, whoa, I've got a slippy slidey going on here. I just saw a thing that had my, oh, maybe in there. I think some cardstock. And with the twins, they usually come before 9. Yeah, so who knows? I'm not really sure. I need to find out. She announced it on Facebook the other day. My dad thinks he heard this fall. Oh, so she's got a little ways to go. It'll be here before you know it, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Of course, it'll seem faster for everybody else than it will for her. That's kind of always how it goes. Okay, let's get a piece of this. All right, I want to cut that off. Okay, Gail. I guess there's not too many folks around. Okay, let's see. I think I want to maybe come there. I still haven't found the die cut that I'm missing. I had it in my hand the other day, and of course I don't really remember which one it is. I'm trying to straighten up. Oh my. Oh my. All right, so now I want this to be, this is hard to measure this one. It's less than, all right, so that's my half mark. I think I want it right here. And of course there's no lines there to keep me. Yeah, it's all rainy and messy here today. Keeps it'll rain for a little bit and then stop. It's real muggy. My son and his girlfriend are headed over a little later after work. So I just thought, no, I'm going to sit here and fuss around with stuff. I'll see what everybody's doing. Becky was on for a little bit, but I thought maybe she was going to stay on, but she was just showing us how to put stuff in her queue. Hey, Dawn. Hello, hello. So I guess that's stuff you can line up if you want to watch certain videos. Hi, Roseanne. Good afternoon. All right, so I don't know that I think I might, maybe I'll put some washi on that. I just don't want that to be real in my face. And I don't know that I'll really see it that much. These are going to have to be tight together. Maybe I'll try some of this washi. Use up this big long stuff. So, hey, there's Shaz. Hi. Gail has been working on a cross stitch. Is anybody else doing anything fun, or are you all doing house cleaning and laundry and all that crappy stuff? Hubs is going to run out and run a few errands. I don't really need this. I'm just covering this. Hi, Angie Brown. What are you up to, Angie? You still taking it easy, or are you back into the swing of things? Hey, hello, Pam. Almost missed our Pam. Went and saw the littles yesterday. My grandson, he has a rough time. He told me a long time ago, he just wants to be the boss. And that's not good. Just laying on the bed, huh? Well, this is a good day to be relaxing and napping. At least here in South Jersey. Hi, Sherry. Good afternoon. I should really be drawing. I haven't done anything lately. Oh, she is? Oh, that's good to know. Thanks, Ange. Keisha's coming on at 4. I'm hoping my son's girlfriend's going to feel like doing some crafting when she gets here. She's been wanting to make a journal of some kind. So I was thinking we might have fun doing that. I'll see how she feels. You know, sometimes you get doing other stuff and then you never get to it. Yeah, I've got a couple of things started with the academy that I joined, and I just have been dragging my feet. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I have so many different projects and then pencils that are involved, and to pull everything and to get comfortable. I really haven't honed in on a good place in my house to do that. And I'm trying to get set up out here, but I just, I just can't get my act together, girls. That's the bottom line. Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on in my life. It is. It is very time consuming. And when you don't know what you're doing and you're learning and trying to listen to a tutorial, um, it's just, I don't know. I just need to pick a day. What I need to do is at least pick one day a week and stick to a schedule. What the heck did I do with my pencil? Stick to a schedule and just do it. Just that's the day I use to work on my drawing, you know? Oh, I like to use a mechanical pencil with this ruler. Oh, you have a course you can do from Jane. Oh, yeah. My year, I signed up this for a year and I want to re-sign up again, but we'll just see how the finances look at that time. I just had a mechanical pencil in my hand and I thought, yeah, I got to put that back where it belongs because I'm going to be needing that. Because the mechanical pencil, this is a Tim Holtz ruler and it's got all the grid lines, which is great. And then it's got these little tiny holes, which is great, where you can make marks. But you can't get a regular pencil down in there. You need like a little, I wonder if a marker. I wonder if this little, no, not that guy. He's too fat. See, I need something that'll go down in that hole. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, this one will work. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm not good at measuring. So I put that there, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should count the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the center. And this is the center. I make marks and then try to make a straight line. I still don't get it right. I'm terrible at this stuff. See, it still don't. I must have gone in from the wrong edge if I put that. So that should be okay there. Now let me go back and I want to mark again. And I want to mark here and here. Anybody else working on anything, or are you just relaxing? We had a nice meal at my daughter's. She made a pork tenderloin and boiled potatoes. Boy, I've been hungry for boiled potatoes. My mom used to always serve those, and I didn't appreciate them as a kid. I have a potato face. I love potatoes. And then she made this. We have this recipe our family uses. We call it creamy corn, but it's not like the stuff in the cans. Oh my gosh, I hated the stuff in the cans as a kid, and still I don't like it. Because it's like crushed up corns. Ooh, bargains from a OP shop. I don't know what an OP shop is, but I think I would like it. That sounds fun. All right, now I think I want to do 3 signatures. So let's see where the half point is. No, it's not a casserole. It's, my husband knows the recipe. You just take, I think, canned corn or frozen corn, and you put, I'm gonna say evaporated milk in it and something else. It makes it a little sweet, and it's just, like, thick and creamy. Oh, a second or a charity shop. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I would like that. Alright, now I gotta measure how the length of this is. My sister makes a corn casserole, Gail, that's more like a, it's not really a it's more like a corn pudding, I guess, and it's got a little bit of, cornmeal in it, but it's not a bread, and you, like, spoon it out, and that's really good too, but this is different. Of course, I don't cook anymore. My daughter said, "Mom, um, I was gonna make boiled potatoes. How would you do that? How did you?" And I'm like, "I don't cook anymore." She's like, "Well, how did you do it when we were kids?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, just quarter the potatoes and boil them. That's all I know." I'm just way over the kitchen stuff, kids. Just way over it. Okay, so I think I want to make this my center line there, there, and there. And then let's come in here. I'm just marking up a little grid that I want to stitch my signatures to. Gail said she quit boiling potatoes. I like them better. And oh, did you? Oh, do you? Oh, she was making. There were 6 of us for dinner, so that I don't know if she'd been able to do that in the micro. Hi, Sharon. Nice to see you. Okay. See, I don't remember from 1 second to the next what I mark. 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Oh, thank you, Shaz. I appreciate that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she really seemed to like it, and all the ladies at the shower really liked it. So that was fun for me. All right, now I gotta find my pokey tool. My pokey tool. There's Sophia. Hi, Sophia Button. What a cute name. Okay, so now, I just put this. I wonder if I can make this work. I don't have too many patterns. I've got a couple little patterns, things I use. Now this one, if I put that, oh yeah, I should mark what's going to be the top and the bottom. Don't mind me, I'm just working away. I did finish the shawl. Yeah, that turned out nice too. Do I have my phone here? I took a picture. I had my hubby hold it up for me. Let's see if I can find trying to get my phone to charge. I have a lame cord here. Let's go here, go here. Oh, oh, there it is. I don't know how well you can see it. It was the Hobie yarn, and I think it's called Heritage. So it's like a gradient, different shades of blue, and then a real light kind of a gray is that lighter stripe. It just striped itself, and then it has had a thread of something glittery or glistening, so it had a little bit of a sparkle to it, you know, when you moved it. And it was very soft. It wasn't a heavier yarn. It was maybe like a 3-ply. And well, I have a picture of the fabric. It's probably a little better for you to see. I don't know. It was beautiful yarn. I have some in a bowl. Yeah, here. Maybe you can see a little. See, that's really the color. Can you? I don't know if you can see the little bit of the sparkle. Maybe down here you can see a little bit of the sparkle. So, yeah, he's a good old boy. And yeah, I was pleased with how it turned out. So if I do this as my guide, now I got to pull out some thread. So if I put that in the center, yeah, that hit pretty good. Don't mind me, I'm talking to myself. I do this all day long. Okay. Yeah, somebody else said, I don't know if it was Kathy, Calico Kate, or my friend Kathy, my real life friend Kathy, who's a real avid knitter. I said more of like an ombre, but they were saying they were saying more of a maybe a variegated. Just like every so many feet, the color changed on the skein. So I don't really know the actual term, you know. I don't know that I have it really right. But it wasn't like you know, like that variegated thread that you would tat with or do like crocheting with. It's not like that. It was like every so many feet, the color changed, like every couple of feet. So I don't know what you really call that. Oh, I didn't realize she was outside.
Plans have changed. We're not playing cards.
What, honey?
Plans have changed. We're not playing cards.
Oh, we're not? Did you change it?
Well, she called to change it because their plans changed and
Oh,
she wanted to play this afternoon. So you just went online.
oh, okay.
So she may pop in.
Okay.
I'm leaving in a second.
All right. Okay.
Come on.
Maybe the darker color. Just picking out some wax linen here. All right. Whoops, wrong glasses. Oh gosh, I hate when I do that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it is, and I am the type of person that it's thrilling for me to get to the new color. And it just seemed like it took forever to get to that new color. And sometimes I would be really tired and I thought, oh, and I'd pull the thread, you know, pull the yarn to see how long before, oh, I can do it before I go to sleep, you know, trying to get to that next color. There really is something quite not right with me. Okay, Ange, enjoy that nap. I usually like to do just 3 times the length of my pages. That usually serves me pretty well. So I switched my nails. I thought it was time. I really like that last set. You know, it didn't say, Shaz. The brand is Hobbii, Hobbii, and I can go get a ball from I have other colors in that same type of yarn. Let me go get what I have. I'll show you the label. I mean, it really was delightful to work with. It was really quite nice. Give me 1 second, well, give me 2 or 3 seconds. I'll go get, I think I've got them all stashed in Henry. Okay, I was saying bye to hubby. Anybody still here? Getting the lowdown on what he's doing. Okay, here we go. One doesn't have a label, but it's the same brand and style. Okay, did I miss anybody coming in? I went to look for yarn. Okay, so this is it. It's called Universe. 98% acrylic, 2% polyester, Hobie. And this is the green. So it's like a peacock blue green is the dark color. And then like a blue green sage, a real light pale. Let me see, let's slip it out of here. See, can you see the gold? Yeah, you can really see the sparkle here. See, and then it's like, see, like this whole clump, here's the purple. And it's got that purple glittery all wrapped around it. But see, like this whole section here is light. That's quite a few yards or feet. And then it goes into the next color. And this one's got gray, a light gray, and then the purples. And it's real soft. So I don't know if that helps. But see, it doesn't really say on the label, I don't believe. You know, it says it's designed in Denmark, made in Turkey. And then it tells you what, how many yards you have. There's 505 yards, 3.5 ounces. And then it tells you what needle sizes they recommend, but it doesn't really say anything about variegated or, ombre or what they would call it. And the colors don't have a name. It just says 06 for the green. I forget what this one is. Yeah, it turned out it striped really well. And I didn't, I just kept adding on each end. That's what the pattern was. Hi, Barbie. So, yes, Gail. It's gradiated yarn or something like that. Yeah, and it just, because I mean, I've seen other yarns or patterns that will say, buy this yarn, it's self-striping or something like that. But, this didn't say. It's so soft, guys. And it had such a nice, as the shawl got bigger, it had such a nice drape to it. Yeah, so that's what I used. Had a big old pile of it. A lot of those, one of the lives, I think I was talking about the circular poncho. I have like 3 of them started, and I have them all started in that yarn because the gal at the co-op that I saw making them, that's what she was using, and they were so beautiful, and I am so attracted to that little sparkle. So that's why I bought them, and gosh, it was one is like I don't know if I still have that bag out here. I might still have it. Hold on. The colors that they have available. I mean, the Hobie yarn is a little more pricey than, some of your other yarns. And unless you find somebody on Carrie or something like that, eBay, that's selling it. Oh, look, I just found my crochet hook. Isn't that Marvy? Woohoo! If you order it from Hobie, it takes a little bit to get here. So this is another one. I got my crochet hook hanging in there. So this is a dark navy, and then like different shades of aubergine, I would say, like a blue-gray, violet. And this is the circle shawl that the gal at the co-op was making, and I kind of got away from these. And now I have to try to figure out where I am in the pattern, which I haven't done. But this is on your back. This would be in the center of your back. I'm gonna have to pull that tight. But I had never done this kind of a stitch before. This is an embossed stitch. So I've got that one started. And I have 3 of them started, but I think I only have 2 of them here. This is something different. And I've got all these other little shawls that are finished and I don't know what to do with them. This is my original. This doesn't have the sparkle. Oh, this is different. This is Lion Brand. Okay, so I'm lying to you. This one's different. This is Lion Brand shawl and a cake. I didn't mean to be lying to you. Whoa, camera doesn't like it. I wonder if I show just a little part of it, if it'd be any better. See, can you see the raised embossed stitch? It's really kind of cool. And then this has a big opening here. This is where you put your head in the poncho, and that big disc, like almost like a mandala, drapes, and the position of it is on your back, and then it just drapes over your shoulders. It's really a cool pattern. And then I've got these other, little bitsy shawls that I've worked on over the years. Now this is knitted here, this one. And this is knitted. But this is all different. This is more like a cotton fabric. No idea what it is, but it's beautiful and it's real soft. It's got like a lacy kind of look at the bottom of that one. This one's similar. This is knitted too. And then more of a lacy look at the bottom. And this one, I think the pattern said a shawl. Oh yeah, that's like the other one. But you could really tie it like a scarf. This has a little bit, it's not too super glittery, but it's got a little bit of a shimmer in the one thread in that yarn. I need to find some skinny chicks that will be able to wear that might like that. Maybe my son's girlfriend might like a couple of those. I just like to make them, Yeah, well, that's the problem with wool. For me, it's very itchy. Itchy, itchy, itchy. So, all right, I think I want to pop my hose here. But I think that's probably because maybe I have some kind of an allergy to it. That's why it itches me. I don't know. I don't really know. All right, so I'm going to put this here. You can't wear wool at all? Yeah, me either. Yeah, me too. It's just not comfortable. Oh, texture sensitive? That bothers you? You need something smooth, smooth and silky. They're fun to make though. I think I'm just trying to decide where I want to pop these holes. So I thought if I get this in here, see, that's really short. Why is that so short? I think I've got something not quite right. I don't like things that cling to me bum, if you know what I mean. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yes, bamboo is so lovely. And oh, I don't know that I tried bamboo. I know I like the alpaca, but I don't know if I was telling you guys this. But when I went to the Wool and Sheep Festival with my sister Nancy and Caitlin, my niece, I want that one. I was determined I wanted to buy some alpaca. And I felt it and it looked beautiful. And what I bought was, not cheap. And oh yeah, alpaca is very soft to me. And then when I went and made a scarf for myself with it, oh my gosh, I couldn't wear it. And this was real heavy, big yarn, fluffy. So I don't know. I felt other alpaca. Do you know what I mean? Like if you go to Joann Fabrics or you used to be able at AC Moore, I think Michaels carries it. It's like a Fisherman. It might be the brand. Fisherman might be the brand, and it's a wool, and it's usually variegated. It's like a dark brown, or you can get it in a gray, and then it's got a lighter. It's like three strings that it's kind of like wrapped around itself. That is very soft and yummy. I don't That doesn't bother me. I can work with that. But this white stuff I bought, I gave it to my niece because I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't wear it. So I don't know. She likes to mix her her yarns. So she'll probably mix it and blend it in with something. I don't know. I don't know. My husband got a very fine gauge knitted scarf from his boss who raises alpacas. Oh, nice. Mohair for $1, huh? Excuse me, let me see. Oh, this is my son. Can you hold on a minute, honey? Ladies, I'm going to put you on mute for a minute so I can talk to my son. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I just have so much going on. I needed this today, girls. I needed this. I've got so much going on in my life. Do, 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 do. What are we saying here? From a fiber shop. Somebody was watching Temu and you saw something for $1. What did you find? Hey, there's Calico Kate. Hi, Kathy. Let me see if I can get back a little bit here. Back to my little gray shack. Mohair yarn, $1 a ball. She said it was really, oh yeah, mohair. My niece Caitlin that came on one of the lives with me, she loves mohair and she'll buy that to add into a couple other fibers when she's making sweaters. She likes to make garments. And so that's one of her go-tos is, oh, this whole thing's upside down. Oh, bummer. Yeah. So, well, I think I've got it that way. Okay. I never thought, of course, I didn't make garments really. I like to knit shawls, which that is a garment, but I mean like sweaters where you're doing sleeves and collars and stuff like that. I really haven't done anything like that. I've attempted to, but usually gave up before I got anything accomplished or finished. And scarves, of course, and maybe some fun stuff, but um, well, that's not going to work. So I never thought about blending different fabrics, to make anything. Yes, caps are fun though. I think. But I mean, when I was younger, I didn't knit in the round or any of that jazz. So I do like to knit, like the clackety clack clack of the needles. Oh, sorry, Kath. I didn't want to disturb you because I didn't know if maybe you were sleeping. And it was last minute, and I thought, I'm just going to pop on for a little bit. Now, I just found, golly sakes, I can't. I wonder why we're not getting notices. I have pre-cut. Oh, here they are. Little pieces of. Gotta start all over again. Start all over again. I made the other one too short. I went by the book and not by the pages. Gotta go by the book. Bye, Gail. Have a good weekend. Oh, you actually did? Yeah, it seems hit or miss. So it kind of makes it hard to figure out what's going on when things are hit or miss. I'm still trying to find, I had a pile of jazz on my desk last week and I was starting to clear things up and put things away, and I found a die cut. I think it's the Tim Holtz one that I had. I have no idea where I put it. There were two of them and I have the one, but I don't have the other one. I have no idea. No idea. All right, so that's half, that's 3/4. This should be, what I need. We'll see. We'll see. Back to measuring. Kathy's got to bake a cake today. And she's driving me nuts to do it. Come on, Nana. Come on, Nana. Bake that cake. Bake that cake. I keep forgetting to tell Ron how Pam makes her banana bread or her banana cake. I keep forgetting to tell him. I think he would like to try that. And we'll keep forgetting. All right, so that's going to fit in there nicely. All right. Then where do I have? Boy, that hole's really up at the top. I don't think I want it there. Oh, Dawn, so do I. When we would have birthday parties, mostly when my children were young and their cousins, they were all within a couple of years of each other, and we made it a big deal to celebrate birthdays. Not so much now. They're all old. But we always had cake and ice cream. And my youngest sister, Jackie, you've met her. She's been in chat before. She never wanted the cake. She always just wanted the ice cream. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love cake. Love cake. We used to make a Texas chocolate cake. I think I still have the recipe. And it's in a sheet pan. And it was one where you put the icing on, and I think walnuts got on it when the cake was still warm. So then when you cut the cake, when the cake cooled down, there was like a fudgy layer of that icing. Was yours that way, Kat? I don't know if it was just and then my mom, my sister worked with a gal. She had a recipe called Sarita's carrot cake, and it's got pineapple in it. Oh my goodness, it's such a delight. A delight. Yeah, I don't understand people that don't like cake. I don't know why this looks so off to me. It's not really. It's not really. Nope, nope, not really. My mom worked in a elementary school kitchen for many years with a lady named Jean, and Jean was a really good cook. And she made a French vanilla cake that was to die for, and the icing was a cooked icing. And not real sweet, but boy, if that wasn't yummy. I haven't had that in years either. And my grandmother used to make, oh, see, now I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to be hungry for this stuff, girls. Thank you very much. My grandmother used to make a poor man's cake. And I guess when times were tough and they didn't have much in the way of ingredients, she made this. And so it's like flour and Crisco. I guess there's an egg in there. But you took the flour and sugar, there's lots of sugar, and a cinnamon, and you blend that all together, if I'm remembering correctly. And then you put in the Crisco, and then you like blend that all together till you have like those little crumbs. Like, they say on the Food Network, the pea-sized crumbs. And then you took like maybe a cup or a cup and a half out of that. And in that mixture also was nutmeg and I think cinnamon. So you took like a cup, cup and a half out of that, and then you put it in your pan, like an 8x8 pan or an 8 round, something like that. No, 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 I'm lying to you. Then that's when I think you crack your egg in. And there might be a little water or something in there. And then you pour your batter in, and then that dry stuff you just sprinkled on top and bacon. Oh my gosh. I can eat the whole thing. I could eat the whole thing. It just reminds me of my grandmother, and it was just so stinking good. But yeah, I'm a diehard cake face. Cake and potatoes. Cake and potatoes. There ain't a potato I haven't met that I don't like, for real. Oh, yeah, strawberries. We haven't had any strawberries. Our daughter had cherries. I had some Bing cherries yesterday. They were good to snack on. Haven't had them in a little while. Chocolate, for the most part. As far as cake, I like chocolate cake with vanilla icing, and then a lump of vanilla ice cream is always good for me. I love that. Okay, so now this, I think I'm gonna glue this on. Oh, that's right, I put washi tape on here. Let's do that again. My friend Jean, I don't know if she's gonna pop in here today. She might pop in. She loves chocolate, but she likes the dark chocolate. Yeah, she loves her dark chocolate. And I can eat that, but I like the milk. And if it has nuts in it, I like it all the better. And my kids, when they were little, and still to this day, they don't like whipped cream. Who doesn't like whipped cream? The dope kids. Colleen made brownies last night. That's my daughter. She made brownies. She had those cooking while we were having dinner. And when she was serving it up later for the kids, she had whipped cream. Her kids like whipped cream. They're normal. So they were stuffing their little faces with chocolate brownies and whipped cream on top. So my daughter is a school teacher. She's a 4th grade school teacher. She's had a really rough year. She had some very difficult students. And her last day of school, they had a mouse in the classroom. So the kids are freaking out. They are screaming and carrying on. So she's trying to get them, and she doesn't like mice either. She's trying to get them to remain calm. And she tells them, okay, let's just sit down. We'll put our book bags up. Put your book bags up, and then put your feet up on your, up on your desk. We'll finish watching the movie. She said, I called down to the office. They know we have a mouse in our classroom. We're just going to try to chill. She said, well, this little mouse comes out of its hole, runs along the side of her room where she's got her windows, comes around, goes up on a shelf, and plops himself right underneath the screen where she's showing the movie and sitting there looking out at the class. Well, the kids are going bonkers. So nobody from the office is coming. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't like it either. So she goes to one of her grade partners and she said, "We have a mouse in our classroom. I don't know what to do." And her grade partner says, "Oh, no problem. I'll get it." So her grade partner comes over to her classroom. Mouse is still sitting there underneath the project, the screen. And she gets her grade partner gets a trash can and a basket, and she gets it trapped, and she just reaches in and snatches it by the tail. The kids are screaming and freaking out, and she's like, "Okay." And my daughter said, "Well, where are you going with it?" She said, "Well, I'm going to eventually going to take him outside." She said, "But I'm going to go show my class first what I caught." She carried it to her classroom, showed them the mouse, and then she took him outside and left him loose. So then after school, my daughter said, "You're my hero. You're my hero. How did you grab that mouse?" And she said, "We have a snake. We've had a snake for 20 years." She said, "I feed it mice all the time." She said, "I'm a pro at snatching them and getting them by the tail." So there you have it. Problem taken care of. Can you imagine? I remember my grandmother, there would be a mouse in the house. She'd get up on a chair. She would tell us this story. And she didn't get off the chair till her husband got home from work and got that mouse. Hey, Beth, how are you? Good afternoon. So that was the end of a very stressful year for my daughter. Oh, I went the wrong way, I think. Maybe not. All right, let's see if I have holes that will match. No. No is the answer. Let's do I have I need to make a little template. A template. A template, you see? This one I don't think is gonna work. No, not at all. Let's try a piece of paper. Yeah, I went into the co-op one time. It was early. I didn't usually work the early shift, and I go into the co-op. There's another gal in there. She's getting the register ready and all that jazz. And she said, "We have a problem." I said, "What's the problem?" She said, "We got a mouse in the back around the soaps." She said, "I've got him trapped, but I need help to get him into a bag." And I'm like, "What?" I said, "What if he jumps?" And she said, "Well, then we'll drop him, I guess." She said, "But we can't have a mouse sitting back there when the customers come in." I'm like, "All right." She said, "I'll do it. All you have to do is just hold the bag. I can't hold the bag open." You got a 1 o'clock appointment with making a cake? Okay, guys. So I held the bag open, turned my head, closed my eyes, and my coworker scooped him out of, she had, I guess, a bowl or something on top of him. Scooped him out. We dropped him in the bag. She took the bag, tied it up, and took it outside. I don't know why they're so creepy to me, but their beady little eyes. I just don't. We let our kids have hamsters. They had hamsters just the one time. And I don't know, because their hair was long, maybe they were a little different. I could manage those. They didn't bother me too terribly much. But oh my gosh, I don't like mice or spiders or snakes. I don't like spiders and snakes. Nope, don't like them. My nephew, he has not mice. He used to have a bearded dragon, but he's got geckos and stuff like that. I don't know if he has any snakes. Hi, Susan. Hey, Chris. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just kind of trying to get something at my desk before my company arrives. I keep putting that marker somewhere. Keep losing my marker. I've already lost my marbles. So yesterday with the littles, we played a lot of games. And had a lot of fun. All right, let's see if I can now get this to work. I did already punch a hole. Let me see if I can get my holes lined up here. Should have put a clip on. Clip on. I get in trouble when I flip the book, and then sometimes I put my pages in upside down. That's not good. Okay, now I need to find a needle. This one's like a sword. I moved the page. I'm just working on some journals that I haven't completely finished and put together. So I'm just making a base for my signatures to go onto so I can glue them in my book. There was a gal that I don't remember her name. I know she was from England or somewhere. She had that kind of an accent, and she would make she would put her books and bind her books like this, and she just kind of attached them to a piece of paper. And then I like to put some fabric there so it doesn't, so I don't have to worry about it when I bring my other, the whatever I'm putting on the inside of my cover. But see, I didn't realize that I would be doing this video taping and live and stuff when I first started investigating making journals and whatnot years ago. And so I don't, hi Kathleen. So I don't know what this lady's name is. And it was so long ago. I don't know that I could, actually I probably was on StreamYard. Is that what it used? No, not StreamYard. What was the other one called? Where Dee Dee and all the girls used to stream from? Ustream. Was it called Ustream? Might have been back in the Ustream days. She also did a cover. I did one like her cover, but I don't care for how mine turned out. I'm trying to think of what else I can do with it. I should show you this. Yeah, Ustream, that's it. Oh, I'm not getting it. I'll show you. It was she took a piece of chipboard and she took a design, say like a stencil where you had like a big flower or something on it. And she took that and she used texture paste and put that in the flower. I need a different needle. This one's not sharp enough. And she centered that on the chipboard that was going to be the front cover of her book. And then she let that dry really well. And then she covered the whole thing with fabric and really used her bone folder to come in around that flower and really crease down the fabric. Hers looked great. I think I didn't put my texture paste as thick as it should have been. So you can kind of see I'll show you in 1 second. Let me just get this other. You can kind of see my image, but it's pretty boring. Pretty boring. So I feel like I need to do something else with it, because you really can't see it. I think I might have even dyed the fabric. I think the fabric I use is really just like I think it's just a linen. I mean, I did this, not a linen, like a muslin that I dyed blue. It's really not that clever. Oh my gosh, Susan. Let me grab it. I just had it in my hand. This one I know where it is. My husband planted hollyhocks. My sister mentioned last year she hadn't seen hollyhocks in a lot of years. Both my husband and my middle sister are educated in horticulture. So they're always talking plants and whatnot. So my husband found a hollyhock plant. So he put it in our back garden here. Now he's 6'4". It is now taller than he is. And it's a double bloom. It's pink. It's just starting to bloom. It is so tall. Look, there goes my cutter. Looks like it's going to be really pretty though. So you can't even really see this. Can you see? So I had one of those, now that I look at the design, I had one of those metal stencils. And so I put that on the chipboard. Oh, I had a little thing here, it tore off. I guess that's laying in the box. But see how boring that is? Oh, thank you. You're very kind, Sharon. I think the inside is pretty good. You know, I don't mind the inside. But I gotta do something with this with the cover. So I'm trying to decide how I can jazz that up, and I probably will end up just covering that because I don't know how to. I don't think if I dry brush it, I wonder if I just painted it, like with acrylic paint and just painted the flower. And then I can see where my little doodad, a little charm hanging here. So that came off. So I'm not really too thrilled with that. Gosh, I did that a long time ago. Years ago. I thought it was a clever idea. And like I said, hers turned Rub and Buff. Well, thank you, Kathy. Is Rub and Buff, like, will that stay? Like, I have something similar. I picked this up at Tuesday morning way back. See, and now I painted over the lid. And this is like a Rub and Buff. This is silver. But see, I don't know how permanent that would be. On the fabric. That's an idea. That's definitely an idea. So we'll see. See, I've got a lot of unfinished projects. Unfinished. I don't know if I have the Holtz one. Rub and Buff. I have to go back and look at my live from yesterday. No, I don't. That's a good idea, but I don't because that's at least 5 years old, if not older. There's another girl, I've mentioned her before. It's back when I first found her. Her name is, I'm going to say Jabib Neri. Some of you will know who she is. Oh, it's a really strange first name. And I had some of you went and watched her video. She has a video of a journal, and it's the Mechanical Forest. And she built this journal that's like to die for. And it goes along with this story of this girl that is out in the woods, lost or whatever, and she finds this forest and everything is I think pretty much dead. It's all like mechanical. And there's no water available to make anything alive and green. And she goes through this whole journal, page by page, and as she's telling this story, and she's got this fabulous accent. And the story, I mean, I was in tears by the end of the story. This story is just incredible, really. And oh my goodness, if you haven't ever listened to it, it's quite lengthy, but it is so worth it to me. And I don't want to give it away. And I do there. It's so wonderful. Oh, my stars. What did I do now? See, I'm too busy talking. Good night. And oh my gosh, it's just really great. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Did you ever watch her, Beth? Oh my gosh, Beth, you would love it. She's a real storyteller, but she has a lot of other videos too where she's dyeing fabric and she does a lot with nature and, making like eco papers and stuff like that. She's really amazing. I'm pretty sure her name is, wait a minute, I'm going to look on my phone. Let me just get this knot back out because I didn't do this good. And this is a couple of years ago too. All right, hold on. Let me find her. Let me go. I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to go to YouTube's. I'm going to go to the YouTubes and I'm going to say, I think it's I'm just going to just put that in. And her last name I know is Neary. Okay, it's Jibid Neary. And let me see. I don't know if I can search on my phone. All right, let me do it this way. Let me put mechanical garden, I think she called it, something like that. Jibidneary. Oh my gosh, my fingers are too chubby for my keyboard. Let's see if I can get it. Mechanical forest. That's what it is. Hold on. Oh my gosh, what do you see? Okay, so let's tap it. My sound up? Light peeped in through the leaves. No morning dew, no bird song. The trees watched her. She grew more tired, and her heart had grown heavy. She came at last to a clearing. Here was the center of the forest, and she approached the largest tree. Why are you like this? What happened to your green leaves? Okay. And your hearts of living wood? I'm telling you. You want to watch it. Jibid Neary, Neary. Fabulous. And she's got a lot of good stuff on her channel. But that particular, it's like a dramatic reading, and then she takes you through the journals she built to go with the story. I just love it. I've watched it and listened to it a couple of times. It's quite yummy. Okay, let's see. I really had that messed up. I didn't pull my threads. You got to pull your threads. So anybody else have anything going that's fun this weekend? You relaxing? I'm waiting. I got to watch my time. My son's supposed to let me know. Him and his girlfriend are headed over for the weekend, so we'll see. You'll have to let me know how you like it, Beth. I mean, I know you do a lot of artsy stuff, but I think you'll enjoy it, even though it's a journal. Well, you make journals. Right? I got a piece of jewelry. I was thinking I would ask Kellyanne. Maybe Kellyanne would know. I have a piece, actually I have 2 pieces of jewelry. They're bracelets, and I really like them. Now, one I just got from the market, from Keisha's Creations. The other one I bought in one of those little shops in a mall store years ago that kind of catered to younger people. They had clothing and all kinds of stuff. Okay, welcome back. And I'm going to show them to you. And I do have some elastic. I think I just have to rethread the elastic, because it's like the elastic is shot. And they're, I guess you would call them beads, but they're different. They're like, well, let me just show you. Hold on, let me get this finished. I'm kind of all over the map here. Okay, let me swing that around. Swing your partner. Do-si-do. Where'd I throw the one I just got? Here. I just thought this looks so cute. Like, I haven't cleaned it up yet. Like, this could be shined up. I don't think it's got any kind of a mark on it, but see, it's just an elastic, but it's got no, it's all of its spring is gone. See, and these are all just pieces. But my question is, how do you know what size? I guess you can make it really big, and then I guess I would have to have somebody help me to tighten it on and then tighten the knots. See, it just goes through, and I've got another one like very similar to that. But I'm really not a jewelry making kind of a, jewelry making is not easy for me. Another one. This one I tried to fix before. I think I have it in here. Yeah. No, that's another Keisha one. Where's my original? Oh, maybe, I guess I still have it in my room, but it's very similar. It's got similar beads like that all link together, and they're held together by a cord. And I tried to tighten it up, but I can't get it to work. I can't get it to, oh, I guess I still have it in my room. Oh, bummer. But this is another one. I don't know why I'm so attracted to these types of bracelets. This one's probably too small. This one I just did a grab bag. I bought a grab bag of jewelry from the market. How cool is that, right? Maybe I'm a little too chubby to wear it. I feel like Cleopatra. So this one's good, but it's the same principle. You know, they're all little sections. What is Lori do? I was thinking I have another bracelet made like this. It's just got pieces of, I don't know, beading, jewelry, whatever, that all lock in together to make a really cool bracelet that I bought years ago. But one of the strings had busted, and I'm trying to get it where I can wear it, but I can't get the elastic. Now this looks like it's got double elastic, so maybe I need to double it. But see, the little holes are not. See, this one, it's all, there's no more give. It's all stretched out. So I think once I clean that, can you tell what color I like? Greens. Well, look how cute this one is. I'm just not having success on fixing it. Now this one, I can see where the knots are. The other one's even cooler because it's gosh, it's also green. But the stones and all, it just has a certain weight to it, and it just feels like so cool. So cool. So cool. She looks very dramatic. That gal looks very dramatic. I should probably go make a cake. And we know that's not going to happen. Yeah, I think they're cute. But I just don't know if that one looks a little too tight. So when I was starting to tell you, I changed my fingernails because I had the other ones on for probably 3 weeks or more. And I put these on. These looked really cute in the box. I think they're called Lemonade, but you know what? I'm not liking them so much. This is one of my least favorite sets. I've seen lately a few videos titled "If You're Over 50, Your Clothes, Makeup, Hair, etc., and do what I do what I want." Yep. My younger sister's into all that makeup stuff. I'm like, really? She's just turned 65. No. Nope, done. Not interested. And then when I used to work, oh my gosh, the shoes and the high heels I used to wear. How did I ever do it? Oh yeah. Not no more. Not no more. There's a little Edith Holden paper. Gosh, I love her stuff. Sometimes you have to zhuzh the pages. Just gotta zhuzh them. I missed my mark there. I got it all spinning around, spinning and spinning. So I got out my calligraphy stuff the other day. Yeah, mine weren't huge, but they were still heels. I got out my calligraphy stuff the other day. I really have to get back to maybe practicing that and seeing if I can accomplish even with the markers, because I have those super tip markers, you know, like Dee Dee Willingham uses. She's just so good at using those markers and, you know, up and then coming down with the pressure. And I'd like to improve my printing and writing skills. Emerson is playing with boxes, pretending she has happy. Okay. Don't know what that is. We'll throw that out. Rubber band man, rubber band man. Okay, I'm going to stay 15 more minutes and then I'm going to cut out. That'll give me a little time to wind down. Emerson's such a little cutie pie. A lot of energy, a lot of energy. Okay, this is my last one. Too much for Nana today. Yeah, too bad they don't want to take a nap still at that age. When we arrived at our daughter's yesterday, our grandson was in his room doing an extended timeout stunt. He just can't seem to, oh, class preparation. It's okay, Chris. She set her timer to bake cake. She's hungry for Nana cake. She wants some Nana cake. My husband thought it would be fun. He was making pretzels quite regularly there for like a soft pretzel kind of a thing. And the kids were coming over, and he thought it would be fun. He also thought he could teach let's see, how old were they then? Maybe like a 6-year-old and what are they, 3 years? Oh yeah, Jack had to be at least 3, I guess. 4-year-old and a 7-year-old, maybe somewhere like that. They were young anyway. Well, they still are young. How to make soft pretzels, and he thought he was going to get them to shape the pretzels like a real pretzel. Okay. And he's like, no. I said, you're not a teacher. You know, you want to do this. I'm like, hon, they're too little. They just let them play with the dough. They can make what they want. They were thrilled, but they were just little balls of dough. To be quite honest, they were just little balls of dough. Pop just couldn't get it, you know. They tasted fine. Kathy Atkins, hello. Yes, I told them, and then I did a walkthrough. I have a video up, so they got to see what it looks like finished, and they've been very kind. Yeah. Kathy made an adorable little knitted sweater, and then she purchased a little sundress to go under it. It was adorbs. She got some cute stuff. Yeah. We were going to play cards with the Gibsons tonight, Kathy, and their plans got changed, and we had some additional stuff coming up, so we ended up we're not going to play. Oh no, is that page? Wait a minute, hold the phone. I wonder if I have that page incorrectly. What did I do there? If I had to give you one word of advice when you're making anything, really, don't put it in a bag and walk away from it for months. Just stay after it, because if you go back to it, unless you leave yourself a note, if you're like me, you have no idea what's happening. Like this page here, I don't know what's happening. I think I just folded it crazy so it would fit in the book. Maybe that's what I did. I don't know. They did, but we play online, Kath. Yeah, we usually do Sunday Sunday evening. But we got off track with Father's Day, and then I don't know, there's something else going on. And anyway, we were switching it to tonight or this afternoon, but then their plans changed. It's just crazy. Busy, busy people, right? So you got out of work early, huh? I used to love getting out of work early. So I had to take a trip to a town called Doylestown on Wednesday. I haven't been there in years. I worked in Doylestown for 12 years. It's the center seat of the county that we lived in when we were in Pennsylvania. And gosh, everything has changed so. Just amazing. Big new buildings and parking garages and all that jazz. Oh my goodness. Last time I remember being there, well, was right when I was getting ready to have our daughter. She's just turned 38. I'm trying to remember if I was back since then. If I was, it wasn't, probably a little bit after. Yeah, that's cool, Kath. Chris said it's hot where she is. She wants to draw or color, but blocked. So class preparation, at least I hope I can organize my ideas for the next 4 days of 5-hour classes. Are you done then, Chris? Do you get a little bit of a break? Because your schedule is different, right? Because you're college level, right? But I thought all that was starting to simmer down a little bit for this summer. I thought maybe you're teaching summer classes too. Well, it's about time for me to skedaddle. I really should go prepare a little bit for my company that's coming. I don't want to go overboard or crazy, but well, the house is pretty neat. It is what it is, right? If I ever said we were bored, my mother would get, yes. Well, if you're that bored, I can give you something to do. Yep. Yep. I had a coworker say that one time. She was all caught up. She thought it was great. Well, then they made her part-time. They cut her out. Well, not part-time, but they cut her hours. You can't say stuff like that. All right, I'm going to be able to glue this in. We would scurry and scatter as soon as Mom said, well, I'm going to find you something to do. And then we lived next door to our grandmother. So then we would say, well, we'll go see if Grandma needs any help. And then we'd go over there and play a game or get some cookies or some candy or some ice cream bars. She always had something. And then my mom would be fit to be tied. Don't give them any more junk. Whoops. 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 Okay, so now I'm going to glue this in. I'm going to glue my signatures in. I like to use my Fabri-Tac. I don't know why. I'll just do. You think they'll feel sorry or take you to Disney World? Yeah. No, not me. Nope, Chris said I just finished the first day of 4 in my preparation. We're in summer school. Okay. This course will finish July 10th. I'm a full-time teacher, so I luckily work. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a pool that we started to go to when our kids, but it was an outdoor, big outdoor pool, not an indoor thing. And I signed my kids up for our swim classes, swim lessons, thinking that would be a good thing. Of course, I didn't really think about what time they would schedule those. And of course, they ended up being in the morning before, patrons would come to use the pool. Do you remember the Levittown pools, Kathy Atkins? Yeah, Levittown pools, whatever. Yeah. Well, the water was freezing cold. Freezing cold. Nobody wanted to get in. So that was a struggle. But we made it through. We made it through. A lot of screaming and hollering, but they did it. I haven't been in our pool here yet. Some days I just didn't feel like it. Okay, so this is this way. I want to make sure I get my pages in the right way. Snowball Gate. I forget which one we went to. I guess that's the one we went to. Do they still have those open, Kath? I don't know. Yeah, that's nice that you have the around. My daughter's in elementary, education, so she enjoys having her summer, especially now since, well, she enjoyed it before, but especially now she has children, you know. Now I just glued that in, and what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this. I don't know what you call this stuff. I don't even know where I got it. It's a great big huge. You can see it's a great big huge thing. It's like a flat. Looks like a tapeworm actually. It's just like a flat woven kind of thing. So I'm just going to wrap this around, try to keep this taut somehow without wrecking. See, this is why you should really wait to do your cover until you get everything done inside. Because now I've got to fiddle around with not squishing a book. Just going to tie this loosely just so it stays together, and then I'm going to let that dry. Bye, Kath. I'm leaving too. All right, girls. Thanks for joining me and keeping me company for a little while. I appreciate it. So got a few things done. Oh, perfect timing. I forgot it's Friday. It's 2 o'clock. Barb Owen just popped on. So if you like, head on over. You don't think any are left except Pinewood. Oh, that's a shame. So have a great day, everyone. Keep busy. Don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. I'll see you next time. Oh, thanks, Beth. You're so sweet. Have a good afternoon. See you all soon. I forget what even today is. It's Friday. Oh, that's right. Mary should be on later this evening. Take care. Thanks, Kath. We'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.